Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we're gonna see another use case which was asked in one of the interview. We need to enter the data diagonally in Excel sheet. For in this process, we need to open Excel file. We need to read the data in sheet 1 and enter the data which is received from sheet 1 to sheet 2. But the data which is entered in the sheet 2 should be in the diagonally form. I'll show you in the Excel. The data which is in the straight line, we need to enter the data in the sheet 2 diagonally. In the A1, B2, C3 like this, we need to enter the data diagonally in the sheet 2. We will do that bot here. As you can see, I have already developed the bot. This is an easy process which we need to look through the sheet 1 and get the data and enter into the sheet 2 diagonally. First, we need to open the Excel file. Within session you can give a default, or I have used this Excel, so it will be easy for me to enter into the all the Excel advanced package. We given the sheet name because we need to read the first sheet, so we have defined the sheet 1. Next we will get the multiple rows into the data table variable so that we can loop through that data tables. We'll get the loop on the loop. For this we will be using the number variable to get the number of rows in the Excel. In the first variable, we'll use the data table which we received from here to look through the data tables. As we have already read the data sheet 1, so we'll go to the sheet 2. For this, we can give index or the name. Here we can enter sheet 2. I use index. Yeah, session name. Same session will be given to the all the one because we are using same Excel. After switch to sheet number 2, we will get the active cell which is A1. First cell would be A1 always, so we will be retrieving the A1 cell. If cell address equals A1, we will go to that A1 specific cell, or else we will stop the loop and we will come back. So we always in this use case they wanted me to start with the A1 cell, so we'll start with A1. Now the cell which we have retrieved from here, the number of cells, we will look through using this one to counter the variable. So we will get, because it's a stagnant data table like 0 1 0 1, it will loop through same. If we give it an hard coded values, so we need to loop through 0 1 1 1 2 1 like this. We need to counter the variables, so we used counter variable for this. So once in every loop it will be updating the values 0 1 2 3 like this, so we use the counter variable here. So we need to go to the next cell. Next step is that we need to go to the B2. For this, we don't have any option called directly you can go to the B2 cell, so we are using this go to next empty cell. To the right you can go to left, right, up and down. Right now we are using the right action, and we'll get the cell value whichever it is active. It will be like B1. Here the values are in the cell address. Example will be like B1. Now we should update the B1 to the B2 value. For this we will be extracting the data. We'll be first separating the B separate, and the cell value 1 or 2 will be separating this. We're using source string value with the extracted value which is B. We'll divide them to B1. Will in this source we will be extracting text the 1 value, because it's a string value we need to convert to the number value, the 1 number. Then we'll be incrementing to 1, and again we'll be assigning that to the string value. The string value which is updated, the B2, right now the cell address, so we'll combine both the values, the B and 1 here, sorry, B and 2 here, the new cell address. We'll be using this new cell address again to loop. That's why we have used this A1 separately, and rest of the value cell values in a different loop. We'll be breaking this loop here. Once the counter variable is null, the loop will be executed. So let us run this bot and see the output. The bot has entered the values. Let us check once. This is the values: India, Sri Lanka, UK, United States, Russia. As you can see, the data is entered diagonally. This is one method. Is this the only method? No, I don't think so. There are multiple ways of performing this task. It's one of my method which I try to use all the string variables. That's why we have see a lot of lines here. We can directly use as a counter variable here to assign the values. We don't need to subtract the values. We can directly assign b1 to the counter variable. So the which are the counter which is updated 1, 2, 3, it will be directly updated. And otherwise we can get the cell address here, the a1, a2. Here we can get the address and we can use that in the go to cell address here, so we can directly enter that. There are multiple ways of doing this task. I just wanted to explore all the string conditions and excel conditions, so I have written a big lines here. Hope you find the word well. Thank you. See you again.